Welcome back to Factorio with me, JD, and we need more copper. We need more miners as well, it looks like. 8. Yeah, I need more miners. We need more copper, we need more miners. We need everything. More miners. Iron. Right, at least there's iron right here. I'll grab a bunch of gears at the same time. Nope, I'm not crafting green circuits. But I will repair pack you at the same time. That's a bit better. Cancel that lot, cancel that lot. Just spend your time crafting the actual miners. Right. There we go. Alright. Really? Oh, they slipped through the middle. Stupid biters. Thanks, research. A little bit preoccupied. Yeah, they must show an important power pole. Power pole there. Power pole there. There we go. Alright. One there, one there, one there. Thanks, spiders. Just what I needed. At least I wasn't halfway around the base on the outskirts. Still building the Great Wall of AP ammo. Alright, we're getting there slowly. We're getting there slowly. We've got like 10 things happening at once. It is Factorio. Get used to it. Factorio, it's like real life. You try to do something and then you find there's 3 other prerequisites to complete the one task that you had planned for the day. It's probably why I enjoy it so much. It's like playing real life. Except there's a save button and a I quit button. And nukes when everything else goes wrong. Alright. So we're going to belt that copper. We're going to belt that copper. We're going to belt that copper. We'll split it there and split it there. Nope, wrong direction. Bring that down, put there, use the fast replace. I love that. I love that already. If you just bought Factorio and you've wandered upon my channel, welcome. First off, welcome. You're definitely in the right spot. We'll take you through the basics of how to play the game, and then we'll take you through the much more advanced courses on how to really build in the game. But in version 15, to put down a splitter, you'd have to pick up the belt and then put down a splitter. And to swap it back to a normal belt, you'd have to pick it up and put it back down. Now we just click, done. So much faster. Yeah, sure, the copper ends up in my inventory. It's not exactly where I'd like it, but okay, so that means more copper on the belt, which means more AP ammo. I'm going to dump my personal ammo into this box as well. And then I'm going to come to here and grab 200 for the gun turrets. Yeah, we've got ammo backed up all the way over there. Now the question is, how far is that ammo around the belt? Not far. It's only made it to that corner. So the question was, do I take this belt and do I split it and run the southern half, or do I just keep running all the way around the base? And because it's backed up so little, we're going to keep going all the way around the base. The only thing we will do whilst we're out here is, I'll ask, how many radars do I have? 2. Okay, not many. We're going to put a radar there. I'm going to put down a second gun turret because we really should double up when we can. And we need iron. Oh look, a belt full of iron. That'll do. Oh no! Don't ever craft green circuits by hand, please. Gears I don't mind so much about. Okay, we're going to do engines. Yeah, actually, technically, I can build engines already. We're just trying to tick off the research as fast as we can so we can get to bigger and better things. And also, now that we've got a decent stockpile of stone brick, there, with a chest, we're going to set you to make stone walls with power. It's not going to build fast. In fact, it's going to build really, really slowly. But that's sort of the idea. And we're not going to cap... we're going to cap it to 1 row, which is 100 per stack. 10 of them, that's 1,000. 1,000 probably won't be enough, but it's a good start. Grab those inserters. Okay. Run back out to the Great Wall of AP ammo. And we'll continue that further south. And then when we're all said and done, we'll get to rip up all the old gun turrets that were in the base, or probably actually leave them, just in case the outside wall gets broken. We'll rip them up when and if they get in our way. Great, let's go with trains, because from the looking of the resources, we're going to end up wanting trains sooner than I would otherwise have planned. Trees. Had no trees to start with, had no power poles, and now I've got to run through a forest. That'd be about right. This is how Factorio comes and taunts you. Inserter. Inserter. Picked it up, still got it in the wrong spot. Out of the way, trees. No, we don't have any coal. Okay, I'm officially done with cutting trees. Okay, fluid wagons. Oh look, there's a tutorial. We can promptly ignore it. Right? You're watching this so you don't have to watch that. Correct? Excellent. That's a little tiny iron ore patch. Alright, we're going to run back to base because I forgot something really important. It's these things here. They may be used for killing biters, but really their primary use is for killing trees. Like a lot of trees. I want all that coal, please. Thank you. And then I want a heap of actual iron. 33. Okay, it turns out the one thing I'm short on is actually more coal. Thought a quick jaunt up the belt would give me enough. Obviously not. Shit! Hello? I didn't expect any of you guys. Where the fuck did they come from? Like, they must have shot up from this side. That's ridiculous. Done. Biters be gone. That's just despicable. Come on, run faster. You can do it. Like I said, the real use for these things is for clearing trees. Nice clear path now. You know, might have a little bit of overlap damage with my gun turrets, but that's okay. We can repair a gun turret. Really? I just ran out of power poles after I've run back to base twice? Can I make power poles? Oh, I'm gonna make 230 of them. Let's cancel that. Let's not make 230, but let's make a handful to get us started, and then we'll make more grenades. One there. Are we due? Yeah, we're also due for a radar. Pop that down. Grab our inserters, one there, and one there roughly. Power. Okay, what's across here? Nothing but plains. We've got a little cliff in the middle. That's where I want to get to. I want to get to that radar. So we're going to come down just another gun turret or two. Let's go 2. Because I'm honestly sick of building the Great Wall of AP. Are we far enough? Yeah, that's far enough. Okay. Triple this one up because it's a corner. There. There. Oops. There and there. We don't really need a radar because we just put one, but I'm going to put one down anyway. Really? I missed by a square. Good one, JD. Good one. signals. I know I'm blowing through research just a little bit, but a lot of it we haven't needed. Like engines, handy. Unlock trains, which we'll get into when we get into trains. Fluid wagons obviously gives you a wagon that carries fluids. We're now working on train stops, and then after that we're going to work on train signals. So we can actually tell the trains, hey, this is how you drive, and do not run into other trains, because that would be bad. Okay, let's just... gun turret... gun turret, tree, gun turret, gun turret, gun, 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 gun. Come on, belts. Drag. Drag. Oh, really? Okay, inserter. Power pole, power pole, power pole. Inserter, inserter. Power pole, power pole, power pole, power pole. Oops. Please tell me I put the other ones the right way. I did, good. Power pole, power pole, power pole. Inserter, inserter. Whoop. Like I said, rail signals next. We get another pop-up tutorial. By all means, these are optional. If you want to go look at a tutorial, I welcome you. They're hopefully they're easier. They've been tuned a lot over versions 15 and now version 16. I've seen people comment that they're better than they once were. Personally, meh. Okay. Actually, my second gun turret there with power and power. All right, we're so close to the end. See, I promise. Woo. No, we place gun turrets like that when we're rich, and we have faster belts with more ammo on them. I promise that this will be the last episode of placing gun turrets around the base. Actually, that looks like it lines up. Oh, let's take a belt and let's ghost blueprint. Yeah, suppose over there fixed that. So it didn't do that staggered double lining. I'm guessing not quite. Belt. Inserter. Really? What a time to run out of power poles. Another inserter. So this will be a corner. With a gun turret there, gun turret there, a gun turret there. Nope, other way around, there. We want power there, we want radar coverage there. Then we want these trees to bugger off again. Okay, let's get a car. Actually, things would be a bit better with a car. Maybe that's the first thing we do next episode. Build ourselves a car. Alright. Really? A forest again? So, grenades. Hold them at max range and walk forward. And you should not blow up your front teeth, hopefully. It's not always a guaranteed thing. Sometimes you do blow up your front teeth. But that's okay, because you heal. As with all video games, you heal slowly over time. Yay for game mechanics! Really? Right where a rock is. That'd be about right. About there. Really? Hang on. I'm out of gun turrets. It's a crisis. Okay, let's not craft. Yeah, sure, we'll craft them manually, but not at a whole heap at a time. We'll power up at least. Actually, I've got grenades. Go away, trees. We'll power back up to the start. Come on. Yeah, I actually want power all the way around. Thanks, space. Put down our belt. Now, in theory, now that we've built some brick walls, I should actually do a second loop of the base, putting a solid wall all the way around. Gotta say, it's not going to happen, because I don't think they're going to get through this wall for quite some time. Okay, so we've got cars. Let's get solar power. Again, these are things we just can't afford to build yet. At least not in any great amount. Okay, we're out of gun turrets. We're out of gun turrets. We're that close. We're that close. Come on, craft faster. Go handcrafting. Another inserter. These gun turrets, they're like 8 seconds. Yeah, they're 8 seconds. Yeah, there. Yeah, the good news is we're crafting them fast and the bullets are working their way up the belt. Let's go with there. Go. No, I think the bullets are going to catch us. Maybe, but it turns out we only need probably these last two. That'll do us. That one. Again, an inserter. Come on. Come on, one right on the end of the belt. Now, you would assume logically we'd feed this belt into here. The catch is that means now this holds true for 014. I don't know if it's different in 15, but it means all those items would be on that belt moving at all times. Even if the belt fills up all the way and backs up all the way back to here, the ones around here will be constantly in motion. Right at the moment, you can see the belt's moving, but all this ammo has stopped. Alright, the last little bit, you know, it comes to here, it hits the back pot, and it just stops dead. As soon as it stops, the game doesn't have to calculate what it's doing. All it has to do is say, this piece is beside that piece, beside that piece, beside that piece, but beside that piece. Gets all the way to the front and says that piece is stopped. So it then inherently knows that all these pieces to here have stopped. So I'm not going to join the belts. I'm going to let the belt back up. And it will back up, believe it or not. Slowly, over time. We'd do better if we had more copper being fed into these guys. A lot better. We might tweak this. AP ammo. Oh, I loaded it the wrong way. It's a lot of copper and a tiny bit of steel. So we're going to have to switch those two around next episode. But that is something we will do in the next episode. Along with probably getting military science up and running. Because that seems like the next real step. We're going to leave the existing gun turrets unless they get in our way. If they get in our way, we'll pick them up. But apart from that, we'll leave them right where they are. As always, I'm going to call it here. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you're enjoying the series. And I will see you in the next one. Down the bottom, comments, leave your thoughts, leave your questions, leave your comments. Tell me what you think of the Great Wall of AP ammo. And whether it'll stop the biters or at least keep them at bay. And yeah, that's about it. I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye!